What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel AwarenessLaws. This here is the Master Manifestor. This here is the teacher of the law of assumption. Nice meeting you, Pushed Out, once again. And today, my topic is states of consciousness are free. Let me repeat that. States of consciousness are free. So this is a profound statement, and if you've read material by Neville Goddard, by Florence Scovel Shinn, who are both metaphysical spiritual teachers, you will indeed understand that meaning, that states of consciousness are free, meaning that you have the power to choose any state of consciousness at any given moment. So this idea is deeply rooted into the understanding of the state of consciousness is not fixed or determined by external circumstances. In other words, what you are being is not determined by what is happening in your world. In other words, rather, it is determined by what? Your internal world, your internal thoughts, your feeling states, and your inner conversations or inner dialogues, talks, and assumptions. In other words, you have the freedom to choose how you want to perceive the world. You have the freedom to choose how you want to feel. You have the freedom to choose what you want to believe. You have the freedom to choose your reality. And it does not matter what is happening in the three-dimensional physical world, because what affects the three-dimensional physical world is the inner world. So, with the law of assumption, that is why we say states of consciousness are free. It's an immediate decision that you make. It does not require an affirmation, nor does it require a meditation. Let me repeat. States of consciousness are free. They do not require a meditation. They do not require an affirmation. They just require you to enter into that state immediately, because you are a limitless being. So, whoever tells you that to be in a certain state of consciousness, you have to do something without explaining to you that doing these techniques is just for you to get the feel. But it is not a compulsion, because you already are a living representation of your state of consciousness. So by you changing your inner dialogues and thoughts and your ideas of how you are being, you automatically change your state of consciousness. So your reality is affected by your inner world. So these are the teachings that most metaphysical teachers do teach. So the freedom is both empowering and it's liberating for you to understand this. You are able now to overcome or transcend limitations. You rise above negative thoughts. You rise above negative emotions. You rise above negative circumstances, choosing your higher state of consciousness. You create your own reality by assuming a specific state of consciousness. You can manifest corresponding experiences and circumstances into your life. You experience that inner joy, that inner peace, because now you are cultivating a higher state of consciousness, a higher calmness, peace, the inner peace, clarity, regardless of your external conditions. So basically, this is to exercise freedom You simply become aware of your current state of consciousness. In other words, to exercise the freedom of you changing your state of consciousness, you become aware of your state of consciousness. What state of consciousness are you in currently? What are you aware of? What are you thinking? Then after that is done, through techniques, this is where techniques come. In order for you to maintain that state of consciousness, but you do not have to do the technique. You can just decide to always check yourself, because remember, you are that technique by how you behave. But you can do meditations from time to time, visualizations, affirmations, or simply you can just look at your state of consciousness. And then you can be able to make a conscious decision, just consciously, without doing the techniques, of how you're going to shift your consciousness into that state of consciousness. So that's basically what I wanted to delve on today, which is you do not actually need techniques. With that being said, thank you for your time, and know that you are a limitless being who can be anything at any time without you having to do anything, but by you deciding to be conscious of who you are being.